Dependency injection. Dependency injection is simply giving a framework the control over creating the object instead of doing it manually. Let's take, for example, this service class that have a method called getData that return this list of data. And we want to use this class inside our controller. So basically what we do, we use this service and we give it a new instance using the new keyword. And it works. We can check it out and it's working fine. But this approach is not really the best because we are manually creating the object and we can give this creation of the object to our framework. For example, in this case, the Spring framework. So how do we do that? It's super simple. First thing first, we need to pass our service in our constructor service, and then we pass it to our instance. And how do we tell our IOC to pass the instance to this service? It's to simply by adding a keyword called autowired. It's an annotation. It's a Spring annotation called autowired. But we should also do another thing is basically give to add this annotation component. This annotation simply tells Spring to create this instance, to create this service instance and let it so we can use it in other classes. We can use it wherever we want without the need to manually create a GObject. So we run the server to test. Okay, and it's working just fine. The only difference is that this time we are just using an instance created by the Spring framework, or as they call it, the IOC container. And we also can use, if we don't want to use the constructor, we can just go ahead and inject it directly in the attribute using the same annotation auto-wired, and it's gonna work the same way. So this is basically dependency injection, and that's it.